It's Bud, not Buddy. That's my name, and before my mother passed away 4 years ago, she told me not to let anyone call me anything outside of that either. Buddy is a dog's name, or a name that someone uses on you if they are being false friendly. So my name is Bud, period. She named me Bud because she said, a bud is a flower to be, a flower in waiting for just the right warmth and care to open up. It's a little fist of love waiting to unfold and be seen by the world. That's how Mama saw me. I know she didn't mean anything by naming me after a flower, but it's sure not something I'd tell anybody about. I don't have much left from Mama. A blanket, a bag of rocks, a suitcase, some flyers, and a picture of her as a little girl. One morning, one of the head ladies at the home had come and got me, along with little Jerry. She said although we are in the middle of a depression, we were lucky enough to be taken in by some families. This is my third temporary home, the Amoses. They have a 12-year-old boy named Todd. One day Todd decided to shove a pencil straight up my nose, so I slapped it clear across the face. He came back at me though. You better believe he beat me straight into the ground. But when Miss Amos walked in, Todd worked up a fancy lie and turned the tables on me. That got me kicked out of the house for the night until they could take me back to the home in the morning. They stuck me in their back garden shed. The night I busted out the window and went down to the library, hoping to sleep in the basement. That next morning I got woke up by my old pal Bugs from back at the home. Bugs had a plan to go out west and find work in California. We made our way to Hooverville where we'd get on the train. The kind people here fed us. They all worked together here in Hooverville. I made a good friend named Deza Malone there. When time came to get on the train, Bugs made it on. I did not. I had no choice but to make my way back to Flint to talk to the nice librarian that has helped me before. She helped me find out how to get to Grand Rapids. On those flyers I had for my mama, there was a name on them. Herman E. Calloway, and his band, the Dusky Devastators of the Depression. I am almost quite certain Herman is my father. I didn't feel I had any other option but to make that hike to find him, find a home. On my way there I met a kind man, Lefty Lewis. He gave me food, he let me sleep in a bed of his daughters, he even gave me a ride to Grand Rapids. When I finally spoke to my father, I felt nothing more than unwanted. He didn't want any part of me. His band welcomed me with open arms, though. They even took me to dinner. With time, I finally found a family within the band, and they're rich and famous lead, my grandfather. Can you believe that? My granddad, rich and famous. I even got a saxophone.